Okay, wow. So the open beta has been going on for over a week now, and I've been having a blast. Lots of gameplay improvements have been done by the developers, and with lots of feedback from the community, they've got plenty of work to do still. One of the major things about this open beta has been the ability to merge and upgrade items. And we've got a view of all the possible currencies, so we got plenty to go over. Oh, by the way, you remember this review? So I've had some speculations about the economy back then, way before the beta hit. Now that we've got the foundations of the gameplay loop and the item merging in place, I've got a much better idea about this game. So sit tight, this is going to be a full review of the current open beta and some theories about how the future economy test is going to be. First, let's go over the currencies, or resources as the wiki calls them. We've got the cache, flex, reinforcer, variator. These are all currently working in the beta. There are also the Fusion Core, sponsor marks, and the BFT tokens, which are not currently in the beta because I don't think they are going to work without a badge or showrunner contract that are not implemented yet. That's going to be the focus of the economy test that the team are cooking up next. So the cache is used to pay for merging two of the same item. They've got to be the same thing of the same rarity. This gets you a higher rarity item, and during the merging process you get options. Let's give numbers to the rarity so it's easier to track. When upgrading to even number rarities, you get to use your reinforcer. That lets you roll on how many stars the latest perk is going to get. Think of it as upgrading the perk to a higher level. Currently, you can roll to get up to 3 stars, and according to the wiki, these are the odds and benefit for each star. 10% is a huge boost, especially for high rarity perks. When upgrading to an odd numbered rarity, you get a new perk, which you can use a variator to roll which perk you're gonna get, including what rarity you will have. So you can keep rolling until you get a good one. Flex can be used to lock perks from the current items you're merging, so you can guarantee they're passed on to the new item. You don't want to lose your 3-star legendary perk, especially if you sunk in many resources in order to roll it. Currently in the beta, since all of the items are not NFTs, the max rarity is mythic. But once the economy test starts going and we get the ability to turn some of these items into digital collectibles, there will be even higher rarities to get to. You can be sure there is going to be a mad race in order to get the first unique items. So far, all the items I've shown being merged are in-game only. At this time, we didn't get a chance to burn or merge or craft NFTs. For that, the 3 other resources are going to be used probably. The tokens are earned when you play and have a badge equipped. According to the wiki, this currency is going to be your main one for handling NFTs. It also holds other values like buying arena invites, and you'll probably get airdrops if you hold onto tokens rather than just spend them, but I won't be theorizing on that just yet. I got some questions to the devs first before I start throwing ideas. The Fusion Core is going to be used when crafting and merging rare NFTs, and you can only get those by burning NFTs, or dismantling them, like the wiki says. You can check the wiki how much you're going to get for each rarity of NFT that you're going to burn. But it looks like this is going to be the main tool to allow circulation to happen in the NFT ecosystem. Sponsor marks are earned through crafting and merging of NFTs and are used to merge badges and level up passive bonuses from showrunner contracts. So remember this image? I'll try to add some clarifications to what currencies you gain and use for each step. Feel free to comment below if you think I've missed something or got the information mixed up. Now, a little disclaimer, this is from what I observed currently and according to the wiki. It may be subject to change. I really hope there won't be any major changes because this does seem like a stable flow for currencies and the whole NFT economy. So what is the economy test going to be about? Well, from what we saw before, they still got the currencies that relate to crafting NFTs and obviously trading things untested. Be it balancing how much is earned from matches versus how much it's going to cost to craft items, and how the value perks are going to work for each of the NFTs we already have on the market. Not to mention, they'll have to enable all the badges and showrunner contracts they have distributed so we can start using them. Who knows, maybe renting will also be a thing. My theory about the full value cycle is going to be something like this. You go and get your hands on a showrunner contract. That is going to allow you to craft a badge with flex, which you can earn just by playing the game. Or charge the ones that you have if you already own a badge. Through that, you can earn tokens from playing games with a badge, which will enable you to craft NFTs. If you own the badge outright, you can probably also get sponsor marks and upgrade to a better rarity to make the grind a little bit easier. From the NFTs that you have crafted, you will burn the mediocre ones in order to get fusion cores, and keep the good ones in order to upgrade and make the grind a little easier to use their value perks. This is your core gameplay loop. You get the tokens, you craft, you burn and upgrade. Rinse and repeat. And if you want to cash out at any point, you can trade any of the NFTs that you crafted on the marketplace. And if you see a really good item being offered on the marketplace, you can grab it for yourself. Maybe it complements your build, maybe it's that one thing that you're missing in order to be a real beast out there. Now, obviously, there is the one big thing that I haven't talked about yet, which I always do and I always will, the stadiums. The stadiums, I am not sure when they intend to enable those and get them into the testing loop, but as far as I understand, the stadium is like the beginning of everything, but it is by no means necessary at all in order to play. So, like I gave an example before, all you need to do is get your hands on a showrunner contract, and from there you're just good to go. You can rent it, probably, use it in order to craft your badge, or charge the badges that you have, and then keep the grind to getting token and creating NFTs, maybe a couple of bucks. Obviously, the low level rarity is going to be cheap. I expect the common badges and showrunner contracts to be mainly used as rentals in order to let other people get into the game. The higher rarity is probably going to be something people will hold, and maybe when it really becomes a bottleneck of how many items exist in the market versus how many people got to a certain level, then it might be something that people are going to actually trade with. And this is it, basically. Give the video a like, share it with your friends. Let's get ideas rolling about what's actually going to happen with the economy. Obviously, this is all have been just a theory. I am not sure what's going to actually happen once the marketplace really starts rolling, but obviously, people that come in early are going to be the ones that make the most profit. Currently, a lot of people have been hoarding mythic and legendary items because they expect probably when the economy hits to keep these items, create them as NFTs, and keep the train rolling from there. It's going to let you have a big advantage if you already have the stock of items in order to burn and craft. Especially if you already got your hands on a badge or showrunner contract, and there have been a lot of giveaways for those lately. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the open beta and hopefully the next playtest when that hits. See ya!